Hi everybody, it is Saturday Night Live art shows, the first Saturday Night Live art shows of May. My name is Brooke Harker. For anybody who doesn't know me, I'm an artist in Los Angeles. And I am so excited. It's been a long Saturday Night Live art show so far because I woke up to our first post from Perth, Western Australia by Kashanti, which is on my page, and then followed by more artists in Israel, Danny Meyerson, Beth Shahar, and then Kathy Reed in the UK. And then we had 3 Italian artists join us who I'm super stoked about: Bruno Turboni, Maki, and Cara Viparelli. And some of those you'll see in my Facebook wall, and we'll be sharing some of them as well. So anyway, I'm gonna share, those are the artists I'm telling you about on the other side of the ocean, and I'll tell you about others as well, but I'm gonna share this painting with you first. So I think I'm gonna have, hello. Okay, I'm gonna have to, okay, you got the ceiling shot there. Okay, so this painting is called, hi Connie. This painting is called Hong Kong Crossing. And I'm gonna zoom in and show you texture. The background is an acrylic wash, and then there's, what I'm gonna feature here is there's 2 people who are crossing the street and they're holding hands, and I love people holding hands when I'm out traveling, taking photographs, looking for people to be in my paintings. There's something about holding hands that it establishes a communication and a relationship, and so it's sort of it gives context and a sense of understanding. So I was in Hong Kong in 2012 for a commission, so that was a while ago. And I was actually in Dongguan, China. And then afterwards, I was supposed to go with a friend to Hong Kong, and then he got busy because he opened a new business. And so I said, I'm going to go to Hong Kong by myself anyway. And I went to Hong Kong and I took about 3,000 photographs. I was only there for about 24 hours. And of those 3,000 photographs, I have painted 6 of them, I think. Maybe 7, yeah. Anyway, so there's this one here. In my second week of Saturday Night Live art shows, I showed one called Song of Hong Kong. At Lou Martin Galleries in Laguna, there's one called Buzz and Flow, and then there's a couple others I'll show another time. But the point I'm making is that as artists, a lot of times we have a lot of ideas and things buzzing through our minds, just like you might have things going through your mind of, well, some people do, of all the things they want to do and create. And I think today was a day where I was talking with other artists of feeling like, oh, have I done enough? Have I done anything? And I have been a busy little bee all day talking to artists around the world, and not all of the ones I've talked to have joined. However, I feel like we're having a birthday party, and there's artists all over the world saying, here I am, and the present they're bringing is showing and sharing their art with other people in the world who appreciate having their space brightened up. So anyway, I'll show you Hong Kong Crossing again. And one of the things I love about that I noticed in China is a lot of the bags are red, the grocery bags. And one more note about my trip to Hong Kong is that I was alone, so I got a hotel, and I decided that I was going to take myself out on a date, and I got all dressed up. And then I just got really tired, so I fell asleep, and I didn't get to see the Hong Kong nightlife that I wanted to see because I woke up at 2 in the morning. And being a little bit stubborn, I don't think I've told my family this, so I decided to go out walking alone at 2 o'clock in the morning in Hong Kong. So I walked from 2 to 4, and I have to say there was a couple moments where I felt where I started to question, was this a good idea? However, I got to see Hong Kong at night, and I felt, for the most part, safe. And I know in the world right now there's a lot of people who are being judged for what country they come from, what they look like, and I have to say that when I was in China, people treated me really, really, really well. So I hope that people here will offer the same kindness, because we all have the same light that runs through us. So one more thing I want to show you about this painting is you'll see the lady in the striped dress. So my choice to curate tonight, my other painting, is, oh, Mara Hanlon Smith is watching, one of my favorite people, who is a who is responsible. I'm going to tell you later why she's really important. Maybe not in this video, but I can get ready real fast because of knowing Maura and putting on dresses. You'll find out about that later. Anyway, so I'm going to show you this painting. Boop. Okay, so this one is of New York City, and I curated them together tonight because they're obviously both huge, busy cities. You'll notice this stripe shoulder in the corner. Yeah, that, you saw the striped dress in the last painting. That striped shoulder belongs to my dear friend, Heather, who appears in a lot of my paintings because she happens to walk around with me and then she's in them. This painting is in Times Square, and you'll notice there's another couple people who are holding hands. And I have this painting, oh, then there's this guy checking out the lady in this costume, which is what I guess a Vegas lady in, I don't know if you can see I wrote to one of my very favorite artists in the world to ask her about the kind of pink paint that she uses when I was working on this painting, Natalia Fabia. Look her up as well. She's phenomenal. So anyway, there's another painting that is the sibling painting of this one. And the sibling painting is called, that one is called Vacation in the City, and then there's a sibling called Vacation in the City 2, and Jason Ostra has that at GABA Gallery in Los Angeles. And so, okay, I'll show you the people again to explain. So these people, later on, they walk over here. Then I go over there with the camera and take a photo this way and get a painting of them from the front, and then this lady is in the background, like this little. Now, I was thinking I was going to make a print to show you guys, but then I forgot. Oh well. Anyway, I use, again, there's lots of thick texture, which is made with oil paint, and it's painted with knives. When I first started painting in this style, I paint kind of like how a printer, certain kinds of printers would only paint one color at a time. I only would paint one color and then wait for it to dry. And oil paint takes 3 weeks to dry. Then paint another color and wait for that to dry, and then wait 3 weeks. And so on and so on and so on. So you can see how long that takes. I've since added a fast drying poppy seed oil and gotten a little more brave, and will add more than one color into the painting at the same time. But I think that's just how my brain needed to organize and make sense of the colors. And that's one of the things as artists, we all find our own way as to how we make sense of things. And I have been telling people in the last however long that being an artist is not about if you even make tangible art, and it's not about if you sell art, it's about how you look at the world and how you see the world. So I shared some of the artists on the other side of the ocean who joined us tonight. And we also have, again, Martin Beaupré and Johanna in Quebec, Canada. I'm really jazzed about, you'll see a 4.5-year-old on my feed. Her name is Raina. And if you ever saw photos of me in 2017 painting an Eiffel Tower, then she helped me with that. Well, she helped me, she stuck the paint persona, but she was painting by my side. And I've also seen posts from Daniela Macho in Texas again. My mom, Nancy McCune, also posted an out at Arizona. I'm super excited that Nicole Fournier in Los Angeles joined us, Claire Berta again. Also my hosts, Joan Marie and Nicole McDaniel and Cheryl Benji. And Osvaldo posted from Louisiana. And let's see, who else? There's been so many, and I'm so excited to see everyone connecting. So anyway, thank you for attending my 6th art show from home, and everything that I'm doing right now is about connecting with people and storytelling so that their stories are being seen and heard. And every painting I make has stories, multiple stories in it. I think I'm saying lately, stories is at the heart of everything I care about, because we learn through stories. So when you look at the work of artists, you are seeing their stories. And when we see other people's perspective, we have a chance to learn a little bit about how we might want to navigate through our own lives by getting a different perspective from from how they see things. So anyway, thank you so much for joining a Saturday Night Live art shows from my hallway again here in Los Angeles. And check out our Facebook page, Saturday Night Live Art Shows, our Instagram at SNL Art Shows. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.